women just like phone them in, man. You guys are like union laborers all of a sudden. Like, I got 15 minutes. Come on, let's go. I'm not supposed to do this. Guys get all like, do you need lotion? It's like, yeah, that'd be great. Women you guys rub creams and stuff all over your bodies. When it comes time to give a hand job, it's like you're weighing fentanyl. You're like, is that enough? A little... There's sparks flying off my dick. I'm like, yeah, that's fucking awesome. A rule of thumb, if you can't hear it, it's not enough. It should sound like wet shoes, specifically. That's your target. Nah, it's not all about dads. Women go through it too. Moms go through it. It's terrifying watching a woman be pregnant. Jesus, I'm so happy I don't have to do that. That shit sucks, dude. Your sweet wife, dude. She's like 6 months pregnant. She's like, how do I look? And you're like a fucking thing's growing inside of you. You look like a freak. You can't say that. That's the thing. When you're with a guy, you gotta make sure he's not like a squeamish guy. If your guy's squeamish, he's not gonna make it through the pregnancy. Kick him out, dude. My wife got so lucky because like women are already, self-conscious enough. When they get pregnant, it's like everything's changing. They need to look to you to be a rock. You can't flinch at any of it. Like, dude, my wife, the poor fucking thing, would get these blogs. She's like, oh, this one's saying that when I'm pregnant, my nipples are gonna get really big. And it's like, dude, I've saw all the videos, probably like that big. She's lucky. I'm such a pervert. Anything she was worried about, I was like, nice, dude. Nice. It's actually hot. Anyone here ever drink the breast milk? No? No? You tried your sister's breast milk? I'll be back. I gotta beat off. You can't say shit like that to me, man. God damn. Well, yeah, good job. I applaud you for that. That was fucking weird. You guys did that. I did it out of necessity. My wife, she was having a tough time. When women breastfeed, their milk ducts can clog. And, she was like sitting on the bed. She's like, it hurts. She was describing it. She was like, it's like a dull, pressurized ache. And I was like, oh, I know that. I was like, I think my ducts are clogged right now. I was like, well, use your pump, man. Get the pump on. She's like, the pump's not working. And we just stood there awkwardly and looked at each other. I was like a vampire on the threshold of the door. I was... Invite me in, just say the words. I looked at her, I was like... She was like, you would do that? I was like, I thought you'd never ask. Get out of the fucking way. Yeah, because it's crazy, because like the milk, you have to like stimulate it. Like it will eventually let down. So I was just on those things, like a little suckling, dude. I was on those like... She's like, oh my God, the milk's letting down. I was like, okay, just let me know when. And I backed off and jerked her nipple off. I was like, ew, it got on me. Get me a towel. No, I'm kidding. I took it to the dome, dude. I chanted. I was like, thank you. I drank about 8 ounces. I woke up the next morning. I think I grew like an inch. I was like, oh fuck, hell yeah, sweet, stuff works. Oh man, but yeah, man, we have 2 daughters, man. I love my daughters to death. We have 2 daughters, and people get weird about daughters, especially a lot of men will be like, oh man, when are you going for the boy? And I'm like, I'm good. My girls are like, I need a boy. I need someone to carry on my empire. It's like, dude, you drive trucks for Pepsi. What the fuck are you talking about? Shut up. Don't tell me I need a boy. If I want a boy that bad, this day and age, I can, flip one of my daughters. I can fucking... that setting now, you'd be like, boy mode, go, fucking boy. You can. I think that's one area of life women have it easier than men. Just there's one, and it's transing. Can we be honest? I feel like a woman becoming a man, cakewalk. Compared to a guy becoming a girl, that's a journey, dude. Surgeries, all kinds of fucking impossible beauty standards. It's not fair for us, dude. All a woman has to do to become a man is just buy like one flannel. Throw in a shitty haircut and we're like, what's up, brother? Fucking welcome. I would never trans, I'm being honest. I have nothing against it. It's not for me. I know myself. I know if I did it, I wouldn't do it for the right reasons. That's why I don't do it. I would use it. Like, I'd use it. It'd be like a power thing. Like, if I trans, I would do it. I would, like, become the most beautiful woman possible. And then I would find, like, anyone who's ever bullied me, and I'd blow them. I'd blow them. And halfway through, pop up, like, it's me, ha-ha! Ha-ha! Who's gay now, dude? I'd be like, us, I guess we're gay, fuck, alright, dang. But no, women have it tough, man. I have daughters now, so I'm looking up women's issues. I'm trying to champion them. You guys got a lot of stuff going on, I've noticed. I went on Google the other day. Came across the gender pay gap. I was furious. I just stopped. I was like, women have been getting paid 20% less for 100 years for the same job as men. That's ridiculous, dude. That's unacceptable. Dude, women are bad enough with their money as it is. We can't do that. It took you guys 100 years to figure out you're getting paid 20% less, you dumbasses. I'm a dad now. This is tough love. Listen up, ladies. Come on. I read an article that said it's going to take 437 years to fix the gender wage gap. I saw that. I was like, girl math. Easily. It's going to take like 400 years. It's like, no, it's not. You could fix it tomorrow. Literally, all you have to do if you're a girl, you're at an interview, they slide you your job offer, look at it, poker face it, and go, I'll have the boy salary, please. Slide it right back. And if they give you shit, just pop out a flannel and button it up. Like, we're so sorry, sir. We had no idea. Yeah, I'm a pretty good guy, I'll be honest. Love my kids. I rescued my dogs. That was heroic. Yeah, man, I mean, yeah, oh, please. Yeah, keep going, keep it on. All right, hold on. I'll be honest. It was a bit of a financial decision. I was looking up boxer puppies on Craigslist for like $800, and I was like, yeah, let me see what's up with those autistic pit bulls down there. Let me head down to Dog Walmart and see if I can't get a deal. Dude, when you rescue dogs, they make you fill out like 40 pages about yourself. I had to fill out this big booklet, and I got 2 pages into it, and I stopped and asked you, I'm like, hey, why do I have to fill all this stuff out? But we have to make sure you're going to give it a good home. It's like, aren't you guys going to kill it? Isn't that the whole business model? You guys are going to murder this dog, right? So let me take it. Did you ever ask them how they do it? I asked them, I was like, what do you guys got, like a little Snoopy house with a guillotine? How do you guys fucking... fucking blow them up? I don't know how they do it. Maybe they just fucking... Just pack a tennis ball with C4 and it's like, go get it, buddy. Oh, yeah. I'll be honest, I didn't realize that when you rescue dogs, when you get them from that place, they're like mentally traumatized and like fucked up. I didn't know. I brought my dogs right from the place to a dog park. My bad. That was my bad. I let him in. I didn't know. I opened the gate. My one dog ran in there like, who the fuck's been talking shit? And just nailed another dog. It was a big deal. The owner picked her dog up like, I'm pretty sure you guys should leave now. And it's like, dude, my dog won. I don't know. I don't know. People love telling you they rescue dogs, man. I see bumper stickers about it. I saw a bumper sticker recently. I was behind a car in traffic, and the bumper sticker said, I didn't rescue my rescue dog. My rescue dog rescued me. It's like, dude, call your parents, man. Just call. They'd love to hear from you. Just call them up. It's like we were in traffic. I'm like, dude, this sucks enough. Now I'm thinking about your life. My rescue dog rescued me. That's like the weirdest way to tell everyone behind you you've seriously considered killing yourself before. Like, rescued you from what? Myself. All right. Yeah, I'm kind of weird about dogs, man. You know, I'm joking around about blowing them up and stuff. Like, if people don't like that, I get it. I get that. But here's the thing, I have like a little void within me about dogs. It's like an emotional block. Because like when I was younger, my dad would always put our dogs down, but like just a little too early. Like they were old, he's not a monster. Like, you know, if like someone dies and they're 99, you're like, yeah, fucking good, you know, whatever. It'd be like if they were like 70. He just liked the new model. I don't know. I can't. There was a time, one time, we went to go put our dog down. It was a little Jack Russell. I was like 9 years old. I'm holding it in the back of the car. I'm like, I'm going to miss you so much. Her name was Maggie. I'm like, Maggie, I'm going to miss you so much. My dad's like, all right, we're here. Wait in the car. I'll be right back. He came back like 10 minutes later, just threw the dog in my lap. He's like, that vet's a pussy. Come on, we're out of here. Don't get attached. We're getting a second opinion. Parents are good people though, man. My parents honestly are. They're like, they taught me a lot about life, man. They're very hardworking. They're kind. They're very salt of the earth. They're very like, they're wonderful people. But like, dude, here's the thing. You don't realize how much your parents have in terms of book smarts until you get like a little bit older. Like, dude, first and second grade, they'd help me with my homework. They're just like, dude, circle, square, red, blue. And I was like, this guy's a fucking wizards, man. This is great. But then I remember around like 4th grade math, they'd start being like, no, you got it. You go help them. To be fair, the problem was 1/2 divided by 1/4. I was sitting there, I was like, Dad, I don't understand. He was like, fucking how hard can it be? It's 4th grade. They got you dividing fractions? It's like, aren't they already divided? It's like, that's what I'm saying. And he had a good idea. He goes, go to the back of the book. They keep the answers back there. All right, here we go. Flip to the back of the book. It's 1/2 divided by 1/4. The answer's 2. We just looked at each other like, right on. For sure. I just like went outside and played. I was like, what the fuck was that? It's one thing to have your parent confused by the question, but to also be mystified by the answer is tough. It's tough, dude. Though to be fair to him, dude, I still don't understand. If you have 1/2 of a pizza and you divide it by 1/4 of a pizza, you get 2 brand new, fresh, hot, delicious pizzas delivered to your door in under 30 minutes or less? No. Yeah, man. My parents sent me to a Catholic grade school, which was fantastic. Another great move. Catholic grade school in the 90s was weird because I think they were still figuring out how to do it. Like, all my teachers, they were all women. They didn't hire any dudes. It was all women teachers who cried 5 times a day. These ladies would just start crying. They're like, oh, Jesus. They start crying. I'm like a little kid being like, look, Linda, everyone's 30s are tough. We're going to figure this out. Personally, I think you should be fired if you cry as a teacher more than 3 times. 3 strikes. I have no patience for that, man. Like, dude, I couldn't see a group of kids getting to me like that.
Mess with us.
I would destroy them. Just be like, I'm a loser? Okay. Yeah. Shit. Oh, well, yeah, that's why I made $27,000 last year, dude.
Move! Move! Everyone!
mom's car out the window. I'm like, yeah, that's basically mine right there, honey. Yeah, I went from there to an all-boys Catholic high school, and Jesus Christ, that was worse. I went from crying ladies to senile priests. When priests lose their minds, it's like they go pure Da Vinci Code. It is so scary. These guys are fully losing their minds. We sit in class, and they were just... We had this one guy's name was Father Mucklow. Just firing him based on the name. It's like, no. He was nuts, dude. He stopped class one time. He was just... We're sitting there, you know, we're learning. He was like, boys, if you're going to masturbate, we're all like, we just quit, dude. We're all in the patch, dude. We're cold turkey. It's like, boys, if you're going to masturbate, make sure you're looking yourselves in the mirror and don't think about girls. This was Spanish class, by the way. I was like... And then the next day he came in, he's like, boys, if you're gay, you go to hell. It's like, dude, you tried to fuck us yesterday, man. Which is it? That used to scare me when I was little, when the priest would be like, if you're gay, you go to hell. I was always like, I was a little kid, man. I didn't know. I had 2 older brothers. All they did was call me gay. I, for a while, thought I was going to hell for being bad at video games. That was such like a terrifying way to picture God as a child. Like I was trying to like really get a good sense of what God was when I was younger, and I was like picturing like an aggressive frat bro ruling the universe. Just some guy staring down on creation with like a cut sleeve robe, just like, what the fuck, dude? Can you imagine that guy watching your life? That's terrifying. Just pausing it at the end like, dude, you let your ex-wife play with your ass in Punta Cana? That's kind of gay, bro. You gotta justify yourself. You're like, dude, I was at the fucking pool bar. He's like, oh, day drinking. Sick, dude. Going in there. Yes, I'm in. Yeah, people don't really care, I feel like, about like the, you know, traditional gay stuff, you know, gay marriage, all that stuff. That was a big deal a while ago. Nobody really cares anymore. I think that's a good thing. Weirdly, though, there's still like 5 bakers down south fighting the fight. You know those like cake shop owners who won't make cakes for gay weddings? They're like Rambos in the woods, dude. They don't know the war's over. That's such a weird arena for that type of thing, too. Like 2 gay men walk into a cake shop and the owner's just fucking jerking off an icing bag like... Dude, we love pussy in this cake shop. We're not down with that shit you guys do. Let me get back to finishing the sugar dove. I'm gonna finish this cake and figure my wife, dude. It's like... Get out of my cake shop, you guys. That's like the gayest way you can be homophobic. I don't know. Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. They do have the constitutional right to deny services to whoever they want. And I love the Constitution. So it's shitty, because the Constitution does rule. But also, it's like, make the boys some fucking cake. I feel like here's what I think we should do to solve the problem. It's like, all right, cake shop owners, they have to make the cake. It's in the law, you gotta do the cake, but they can make whatever cake they want. Just a 7-tiered layers of hell, fucking... Just 2 melting grooms, just...
Yours
or
is
whatever,
not
I don't
facing.
know. Speaking of gay guys, I have a food allergy. I have a gluten allergy, dude. It sucks. I know, it sucks. My uncles all give me shit. They're like, you just do this gluten stuff for attention. It's like the only attention I get is you guys calling me a pussy. I don't want that. Dude, they pick me off. I go to family parties. I walk in, have my whole family with me. Like, oh shit, Marsh, it's Matt. He can't have bread. Do we have any bowls of cum in the refrigerator? I'm trying to do a comeback. I have nothing. I'm like, that would be so much cum. There's no way you guys fucking... Yeah, it is. It's, you it's weird having a food allergy because, like, people on, like, weird diets all try to recruit you when they find out. They're like my brother was a vegan for a while. He's like, dude, you gotta go plant-based. He almost had me. Like, I do like the idea of not hurting animals. I was like, that is pretty compelling. But I have a problem where I always see both sides of things. So I also kind of dig the idea of killing a creature and absorbing its powers by eating its flesh. But for me, where I kind of like, where I tap out, I don't like with vegans, I don't like when they eat imitation meat. When they eat like soy chicken and tofurkey, it's not for me. It's just weird, man. It's like you're doing the thing you say you don't. That's like walking around saying you're not gay and sucking on a dildo. That's how I feel. Saying you gotta be like, I mean, yeah, technically you're correct, but that's a very strange choice. Like, no, man, it's a textural thing. It's just, there's something to be said for that real dick feel. You gotta try it, man. All right, I'll take your word. So now I have to go to Whole Foods. If you have a food allergy, you have to go to Whole Foods. They have all the stuff you need. It's annoying because it's all so expensive. The food there is just ridiculous. And it's also like a culture shock to go from like a normal Philadelphia grocery store to Whole Foods. So you go to Whole Foods, everyone's all like, they're all peppy, like, oh, hey, what's up, man? Like, I'm used to like regular cashiers like an Acme. Just ladies just fucking slumped and defeated, dude. Just a grandma with two big wrist guards on their arms, fucking slugging a deer card, like, just wiping tears off the belt, fucking. That's what I'm talking about. You go to Whole Foods, they pick up every item, like, oh, what's this? I've never had this before. It's like, of course you haven't. You're a cashier. You can't afford this shit. Fucking. Put the fuck in the bag. Everything there is expensive, dude. Everything at Whole Foods is super expensive, and the reason why, it's kind of a weird reason, like every product at Whole Foods is designed to make you feel like you're a good person. Like everything, you pick up a bag of sugar, it's like 2% of the proceeds of the sugar go towards some kid in a fucked up country. The kid is so sad. He's having such a bad life, and his mom's mean to him too. And if you buy the sugar, we'll give him some shoes maybe, and you're like, oh, that's nice. I get a little invested. I'm like, boys out there. They fill your card with all this stuff. You're like, dude, I am a good guy. And then you go check out and you see the sales tax. You're like, that goes towards bombs for that same kid. Dang it. Shoot. It does. But then I bright-sided. I'm like, yeah, maybe we'll get the shoes first. That'd be nice, Pilot flies away from decimating a village. Like, you see the moccasins on that kid? Holy shit. It's nice to know there's good people in the world doing the important work. It is weird that products are designed now to, like, make us feel certain ways morally. I don't know, man. That's like when the medieval church used to sell indulgences where, like, you could buy your way into heaven. That's what it feels like to me. It's kind of creepy. And it's funny because, like, no one knows this, dude. The first company to do this was Stouffer's. They did this years ago. I think I was the only one who noticed. Stouffer's had this thing. It said, let's fix dinner. That was their whole campaign. They didn't do anything. They just put a fact on all their boxes of food. The fact was families who eat together more than 5 nights a week are 50% less likely to have children who abuse drugs and alcohol. That was it. You would just go, yeah, okay, sure. It's got nothing to do with Stouffer's. Like, if your mom's at home microwaving your dinner 5 nights a week, there's a good chance that she does drugs and alcohol, dude. Like, that's what you're going after? Colonial era infidelity? That's... Alright, fucking ruining my night, but... So now I'm making a case for Ben in my head. I'm like, yeah, he cheated on his wife. They covered it in the movie, by the way. They didn't lie. I'm like, he also invented electricity. Imagine if it was always dark after 6 p.m. and then it wasn't because of you. Did you ever see Benjamin Franklin's wife? Beat. Beat. As hell. It wasn't her fault. All the women back then, they didn't have vitamins. They're all just like, They all had those big, thick truck driver forearms from constantly burying their kids. That's all they did back then. Fucking. Look it up. All the fucking kids died. Don't be pussies. That's how it was back then. Benjamin Franklin's inventing electricity. His wife's just at home, just burying quadruplets, dude. Just hitting the frosted ground like, I can't even right now. I hate Mondays. Comes home, he's like, babe, you'll never believe this. She's like, grab a shovel, Ezekiel 4's down. We gotta get in the ground. Fuck. It is funny Ben got caught. Because, like, dude, he was taking a boat to France. Before the internet. And just fucking ladies. And he was like, no one will ever know about this. And then he fucking pussy bragged in one letter. We're like, oh, got him, fucking got him. Thine pussy was the bomb. Got him. That was a shitty time period to live, man. A couple hundred years ago. Dude, that was like so tough, man. Dudes would just die. Like, there was guys whose lives would consist of them just walking in the woods one day and twisting their ankles and just laying there for 2 weeks like, help! Help! Then they'd die. That was it. We had a family of 14 kids. The dad would go out to get firewood, just like shit himself to death. It would get cold. They'd all sit there like, dead. I like to take my modern problems and I filter them through, like, would this have mattered 300 years ago? It doesn't work. I still obsess over the dumbest stuff. It doesn't do anything for me. But it's a cool thing to think about. You know, it's like even, dude, take our worst thing. Dude, take COVID. That sucked. That was bad. Could you imagine explaining COVID to Benjamin Franklin? You might get some perspective. Like, oh, dude, Ben, we got hit with a nasty pandemic. He's like, ooh, it got the little ones. Be like, nah, more like our 80-year-olds. He's like, you guys have 80-year-olds? Holy shit, man. That's great. Like, well, it also hit the obese pretty bad, too. He's like, what the fuck's the obese, man? Then you get defensive. You're like, I heard you cheated on your wife, actually. Let's talk about that. Let's focus on that. You scumbag. He is a piece of shit for that. I would never cheat on my wife, man. I love her to death, man. My wife took me in at a bad time, dude. I was a divorcee. I was scandalized. It's tough to re-enter the dating field when you're divorced, man. It's hard, dude. You know? Because, like, you get divorced, you just shatter your soul into a million pieces. Then you have to just eventually go on dates. You feel just like a blown-out vet. Just like, all right, I guess I'm going back. You're gonna fucking Bennigan's with some lady, and she's like, and that's when I discovered nursing was my passion. You're like, ah. It was weird too, because like, you know, my wife, when we were dating initially, I had been married and she had never been married before. So that's like an awkward dynamic. That feels like you're watching a movie with someone where like you've seen the movie and they haven't. You know, you're out in the beginning, they're like, this is great. You're like, yeah, wait till you see the end. It's pretty sad and fucked up. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. You know, it's not that big of a deal. Clap it up, your parents are divorced. It's not that big of a deal. Clap it up right now. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. My parents are still together. Sorry about your parents. That's a shame. But, I was hoping no one would clap. Is anyone engaged, by the way? Is there any engagements? There you go. There's the man right there. Did you do the engagement photos? Oh. Ah, that's the best. Seeing your friend look like a huge pussy on Facebook.
Oh.
You got your foot on a pumpkin like, oh, is this good, babe? Brother, I did it twice. Don't feel bad, man. Second time's dark, dude. You're in a Charlie's Angels pose. Like, I wish this was a real fucking gun. I'd shoot myself in the fucking head. Why are we in a park? Shit sucks. But no, man, I'm married. I love it, man. I'm in a really hot interracial relationship. You guys know what I'm about. My wife's black and I'm Puerto Rican. It's pretty sick. No, I'm white. It is cool. My wife's a black woman. She can say, like, whatever she wants. Total freedom of speech. It's awesome. But she'll drag me into conversations where I have to be like, hey, I don't know if you know this, but white guys are kind of on house arrest right now. You go ahead. Yeah, black women can say whatever they want, except for Whoopi Goldberg for some reason. They're on Whoopi's ass, man. It annoys me. She would apologize recently for using the word gypped. Yeah, she would apologize to the American gypsy community. She had to burn 30 seconds of primetime TV to say sorry to 4 toothless carnies. Just some guy fixing a ring toss like, that fucking bitch better take it back, fucking asshole. No, man, my wife will just, like, drag me into these conversations where I'm like, I don't know how to respond, man. It's like I invited her on a double date not too long ago. And it was like a kind of a weird situation. It was my friend, he's a white guy, who just started dating this black chick. Which, first of all, I'm kind of like, that's my thing. Yeah, that's kind of annoying. And then it's like, you don't want to go on a double interracial date. Single date's perfect, because like you guys, like, we're saving the world, we're so tolerant. Once you're in like a double interracial date, now you're like enthusiasts or something. It's fucking just swirling a glass like we like what we like. Yeah, it's weird. But I told my wife the situation. I'm like, come on, man, we should go. You know, we haven't been doing anything. Let's go on the date. My wife was like, what kind of black is she? I was like, level 2. I don't fucking know, man. She can't possibly answer this. I learned about a lot of white stereotypes too. Being with, I hear stuff I'm not supposed to hear. There's a lot of weirdly specific stereotypes about white people you guys probably have no idea about. I always like walk in on conversations where I hear them and I'm kind of like, I just opened my door. I walked in on one recently. I opened my door. My wife was talking to her aunt on speakerphone. It's a cultural thing. And I opened my door. It's a custom. Be respectful. And I just opened the door to her aunt being like, you know, white people don't care about their grandparents. And I was like, damn it, dude. Fuck, that one's true. That hurts. I didn't know anyone knew about that. How the hell did they know? It's true. My mom calls me every like 5 months. She's like, you know your great aunt Bridie died? And I'm like, Mom, you have to go. I'm like, oh, fuck, all right. I have to go literally ID the body at the funeral. I go and I'm like, oh, fuck, that lady. I hate funerals. Then you have to like try to like talk to a dead person in your head. It's always, I just panic. I don't know what to say. I just rattle off some shit Ice-T would say on NCIS. I'm like, crime doesn't pay, you fucking punk. And I'm like, but yeah, so it's fun though, man. It's cool, you know, being in a relationship like that. I get like, having a black wife is a confidence booster sometimes. Certain situations, like, dude, like customer service disputes. Bro. Black ladies like the Navy SEALs of customer service. They fucking, it's crazy. Dave, I'm the scout. I go up, I'm like, hey, I noticed our flight's delayed. Do you know how long that's gonna be by chance? I'm like, sir, shut the fuck up, dude. Sit the fuck down. I'm like, all right. I always give him another chance. I'm like, are you sure? You'll never guess who's following me up, dude. I just tell him, like, it was that lady right there. She comes back 5 minutes later with like a $50 gift card. She's like, we're taking off, throw it on the pile. Yeah, it's not all fun and games, man. We do deal with stuff. We still have a race problem in this country, you know? A lot of perceptual stuff, you know? Like, there's just, like, sometimes you will just be looked at differently, and you know, it is what it is. Like, here's the thing. I bought us a pair of matching sweatpants from Walmart. I thought it'd be funny. It's not. Nobody likes it, but they're these, like, patterned, weird-looking sweatpants, and, like, we still have them. So sometimes, like, laundry just works out the way where we're just out of stuff and we both wear them. We don't even think about it. We'll be out, like, running errands in our matching sweatpants. And we'll be, like arguing in the electronics department at a Target. And I'll see the people looking at us who work there. And I know they're thinking we're one of those crackhead couples. I know what they're thinking. They think, well, you know those couples that, like, walk along the side of the highway together? Just visibly bound in failure for all to see. Just, you know those guys? They always make me laugh. I'm like, why the highway? What the hell? Checking Google Maps. Like, I said it's going to take 5 days and 4 hours. We're going to take the turnpike. Come on. I love those guys. It's like the heroin Oregon Trail. You see them out there, like, God damn. Prospectors. You see their sweatpants catch the wind. You're like, oh my God, it's beautiful. Yeah, we argue. It sucks. I hate arguing with my wife. I wish we didn't, but we do. We've been together for so long, it's like embarrassing at this point, you know? So we don't even have anything to argue about. Our arguments are like, they're like abstract. They're like philosophical battles at this point. They don't even, it's like, my house is like ancient Greece, dude, when we argue. Like, my wife, it's like stupid stuff. Like, I'll be downstairs, she's like, hey, make sure you load the dishwasher before you go to bed tonight. And my brain does that thing where it's like, delete, fucking, Control-Alt-Delete. I don't do it on purpose. My mind's just like, this other thing's more important, and I hate that I do that. But then the next morning, you know, it all crashes down on me. She's like, why didn't you load the dishwasher? And I'm like, I forgot. She's like, how did you forget? I'm like, you want me to explain the absence of thought? It's a logical fallacy, and I won't. We argue over the toilet seat. That's so embarrassing. I hate that, man. Just so stupid and cliche that, you know. But yeah, she all the time. Dude, I'll put it down. I don't care. I'll put it down. Sometimes I forget. You know, and I'm like, all I'm asking you is just fucking gently lower it. Don't slam it like an asshole. Just put it down. It's not the end of the world. I'm like, what's the worst thing that could happen by being up? She's like, I could fall in there at nighttime. Like, what do you run to the bathroom ass first and jump? What the fuck? So now I do. I put it down every time, but I also put that little one too. I put that down like, fuck you. I drop that down. And I pee on it a little. You can't win arguments with women, man. They'll just destroy you. It's their game. You think you win, they'll wait like 3 weeks and just fucking lance you. Like 3 weeks later, she'll be like, what's up with your teeth? What do you mean? She's like, oh, never mind. What the fuck? They'll get you with their celebrity crushes. That hurts, man. Stop doing that, man. That hurts us. We're watching the movie Fury. You ever seen Fury? World War II movie, Brad Pitt, Army tanks, awesome movie. We're having a good time. We're enjoying it. Halfway through, Brad Pitt pops out in an army tank, just like one battle. Like, yeah. His shirt's ripped. I'm like, yeah, it was a shirt that ripped inside the tank. But I'm not ruining it for herself.
updates to announce.
Yours is not a face I know.
Yours is not a face I know. What is your name, stranger?
Oh!
Well, then who do we have here?
It's crazy. I have no money. Eyo. Nice. Got some studs on me. Character.